Hello, I'm Congresswoman Zoe Lofgren. I represent the 18th District of California. I want to thank you, Voices of Women for Change, for your important work empowering women and girls, and for bringing attention to the voices in Iran that rose up a year ago. On the one-year anniversary of the death of Mehsà Amini, I joined the global movement that continues to say her name and stands together against violence and for freedom. To the Iranian women and girls watching this commemorative video, please know that you have support here in the United States. There are gender-based barriers in Iran and state-sponsored imprisonment, violence, and killings. The Women, Life, Freedom Revolution helped expose those human rights and women's rights violations and showed the world that even in the midst of that horror, there are strong women willing to join together with messages of hope and bravery, with steadfast determination, with shared goals. Those who seek equality, social justice, and peace are following noble causes, and I encourage this persistence and this bravery. I also stand united with every woman and girl fighting for secular democracy and gender equality in Iran and beyond. I must say that the women of Iran have inspired women around the world, and we remain grateful to all of them for standing up for freedom. Thank you very much.
بخوان که شهر سرود زن شود که این وطن وطن شود.
Hello, my name is Ava Homa. I'm author of Daughters of Smoke and Fire and a lecturer faculty at California State University, Monterey Bay. On this momentous occasion of the anniversary of Zindagى and ازادى, Women, Life, Freedom, I'd like to bring our attention to 2 points. First, movements have their own inherent intelligence, so when streets no longer offer a viable form of protest, dissent finds new ways of expressing itself. As we have seen in the case of Iran, there we have seen scandalizing of authorities, environmental activism, small acts of defiance, especially when it comes to hijab, civil disobedience, underground initiatives, and so on and so forth. The second point I'm bringing up is that in this movement towards self-liberation, the voices of 2 groups that have been historically marginalized and feared are very important to this process, and that's the voice of women and ethnic minorities. And this journey toward reconciliation can usher in a society that's primed in for true and authentic democracy and freedom.
این گندم تو خیابونه خوشه خشم من و تو تشنه بارونه حق ما کم نیست زانوی غم نیست قلب ما که دور از هم نیست دنیای تازه این یه آغازه پنجره تا رویا بازه.
انقلاب اجتماعی سیاسی ابعاد مختلف داره. ما در فاز اول جنبش انقلابی ژینا مهسا یا زن زندگی آزادی بیش از همه با بعد فرهنگی و هستی شناسانه اون روبرو بودیم. ساده اندیشی است که تصور کنیم در عرض 1 سال بدون نقشه راه، بدیل سازی و تدوین برنامه برای آینده و بدون نهاد رهبری کننده بتوان رژیمی تا دندان مسلح و سرکوبگر رو سرنگون کرد. انقلاب صرفاً سرنگونی یا سقوط یک دیکتاتور نیست، بلکه پایان بخشیدن به دیکتاتوری و رسیدن به دموکراسیه. در اینجا یادآوری می‌کنم که انقلاب ما تازه شروع شده. انقلاب که فقط به تداوم اعتراضات خیابانی نیست. انقلاب تحول در ذهنیت و طرز فکر رهایی بخش و آزاد خواهانه و عدالت جویانه‌ای که فراگیر میشه. انقلاب نافرمانی مدنی در مقابل زور در عرصه عرصه هاست. فرهنگ، سیاست و هر قانونی که ناعادلانه باشه. انقلاب رویای مشترکیه که برای آینده است، اما دیگه باید به برنامه و نقشه راه تبدیل شده باشه. انقلاب زن، زندگی، آزادی ادامه خواهد یافت. باور کنید.
freedom. The women are demanding freedom. It's so hard to imagine that this place is in the world where the women aren't given their freedom. It's so hard to imagine that this place is in the world where the women gotta fight for their freedom.
سلام، من الیزا اورباخ، کارشناس ایران، سازمان عفو بین الملل USA هستم. As we mark the one-year anniversary of the death in custody of Mehsa Amini, we must remember the hundreds of people who were killed by security forces in Iran. These include dozens of children. Disgracefully, as Amnesty International has documented, the authorities have been harassing and intimidating the families of those killed, preventing them from being able to mourn their lost loved ones and compounding their grief. Despite the efforts of the authorities to obliterate their memory, please join me in honoring these brave children, men, and women whose lives were sacrificed as they stood up for liberty and freedom in Iran. زن، زندگی، ازادی.
بود برای زن زندگی آزادی. برای آزادی. برای آزادی. برای آزادی.
My name is Suzanne Doty. I've been an activist for the women's movement here in America for over 50 years. I've marched, I've lobbied, I've written letters, I've done everything here, but I didn't have to worry about being killed. And your determination, your bravery, your tenacity for over a year now is remarkable. We salute you. We wish we could be with you there in body to help you. But please know that we respect you, we honor you, we love you, and we truly, truly hope that your movement will result in freedom. Because only when women are free, our society's free. Good luck.
جنبش مهسا نقطه عطفی در تاریخ مبارزات مردم ایران برای دموکراسی و نهادینه کردن دفاع از تجدد فرهنگی و اجتماعی در جامعه است. نهضت زن، زندگی، آزادی بیانگر این تحول امیدبخش بود که برای جوانان ایران تعهد به حقوق بشر و برابری جنسی راهنمای مبارزات آنان است. ما باید از زنان و مردانی که این نهضت بدیع و خلاق را آفریدند و امروز از زندانهای ایران برای ما پیام می‌فرستند بیاموزیم که پایداری و گسترش نهضت مهسا نیاز به کوشش و شکیبایی مبارزینی دارد که در رفتار و کردار و گفتمان خود به کثرت‌گرایی احترام می‌گذارند و رقابت مدنی در یک جامعه مدنی را امری دائمی می‌دانند.
کف میایم به رأس هرم میزنیم، شو میکنیم ببین چقدر دیدنی. 44 سالتون سال شکست فجیع، اون روز همه دارید دهم میپرید. از کف میایم به رأس هرم میزنیم، شو میکنیم ببین چقدر دیدنی. 44 سالتون سال شکست فجیع، اون روز همه دارید دهم میپرید.
September 16th will mark the one-year anniversary of the murder of Mehsa Amini. She was arrested by the morality police in Iran and never seen again. We stand here in Santa Clara County with women and girls in Iran and around the globe who are fighting for their rights and who are targeted simply because of their gender. This anniversary is incredibly important to mark because of the number of people who put their lives on the line to continue the protest, to be the voice for those who've lost their voices already. We continue to stand with those women here in Santa Clara County, and I look forward to seeing the emergence of more and more women leaders around the world.
روسری تو در بیار آفتاب داره غروب میکنه روسری تو در بیار عطر تو هوا رو خوب میکنه روسری تو در بیار موهاتو باز کن عشق من نترس بخند به گریه اعتراض کن.
Hi, I'm Assembly Member Ash Kala, proudly representing the 25th Assembly District in the California State Legislature. As we approach the one-year anniversary of the Woman, Life, Freedom Revolution in Iran, it is important to recognize the resolute spirit of Iranian women in their unwavering pursuit of equality and social justice. The death of Mehsا Amini and the subsequent protests has reverberated beyond the borders of Iran, challenging the status quo and sparking a global conversation about the fundamental rights of people around the world. Mehsa's revolution serves as a powerful condemnation of the subjugation of women, the oppression of minorities, instances of police brutality, and government corruption. Let us continue to stand in solidarity with these brave women for their struggle as a testament to the enduring power of resilience and the pursuit of freedom.
گوش کن ای شب ای سیاهی من همون خورشید فردام من مخالف حجابم دیگه روسری نمیخوام گوش کن ای شب ای سیاهی من همون خورشید فردام من مخالف حجابم دیگه روسری نمیخوام.
در آستانه سالگرد جنبش زن زندگی آزادی و قتل مهسا امینی هستیم و 1 ساله که این جنبش بدون وقفه و بدون در واقع نادیده گرفتن خواستهای خودش توی خیابون، توی فضای سایبری، توی زندان، توی دانشگاه و توی کارخونه داره پیش میره. هرچند به اهداف نهایی و اهداف غایی خودش دست پیدا نکرده، اما اتفاقی که در جامعه افتاده، تغییری که در افکار عمومی به وجود آورده، یک دستی و همدلی و همبستگی که میان مردم به وجود آورده نسبت به تبعیض بر علیه زنان، نسبت به مسئله حق پوشش، نسبت به بی‌عدالتی‌های موجود، نسبت به فقر، نسبت به فساد، این همدلی و این همصدایی در واقع میتونم بگم که ما بی‌نظیر بوده. جنبش زن زندگی آزادی جنبشیه که از سوی زنان با هویتمندی نقش زنان آغاز میشه ولی به سرعت گسترده میشه، به سرعت متکثر میشه، جوانان و گروه‌های دیگر رو به خودش جذب میکنه و در حال حاضر تبدیل به یک جنبش ملی ضد خشونت که خواهان برابری، خواهان عدالت و خواهان گذر از نظام دیکتاتوری و استبدادی است.
She wanted you to have the choice to live your life as you think fit, to show your face so we see it. She wanted you to have that choice.
To reflect on the one-year anniversary of Mehsa's death and the Women, Life and Freedom Revolution in Iran makes me feel so full in heart to do whatever we can as a nation of American women and across the world to hold hands and see what we can do using our resources, using our intelligence to fight for equal rights for women and girls. It is absolutely horrifying to think about all the women who have died and have been imprisoned because of not wearing hijabs. So we need to wake up and come together and fight for women's rights across the world. We send you our love.
زندگی آزادی زن زندگی آزادی
Salam, friends. My name is Alice Dalla, and I chair the Women's Human Rights Coordination Group for Amnesty International USA. We are thinking of you as we commemorate the death of Mehsà Amini in police custody a year ago. As members of Amnesty International, we have been horrified by the crackdown on women and girls who are detained for violation of compulsory veiling laws and the harsh treatment they have endured while in detention. We admire the courage of the brave Iranian women and men who took to the streets in protest. The unjust death of Mehsà Amini has seized the world's attention and inspired a renewed effort to demand respect for the human rights of women and girls in Iran. We stand with you in solidarity in the quest for justice. Zan, Zindagé, Azadi.
زندگی آزادی
زن، المرأة، بابائقین، جوسه، زندگی، ویدا، جویجیم، حیات، سنی، آزادی، الحریه، özgürlük, libertà, brívi, freedom.